Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. Happy Monday to you guys. Hope you're going to have a great week. It is Thanksgiving week, and that is a good thing because fun will be had by all. I've got a few cards that I got in the mail today to show off, but I wanted to address a couple things first. First of all, I got a couple of showcases coming out this week. I've also did something last night with Chris from Missouri. We did a new kind of video that I hope you guys like. It's going to be called Showdown, and I'm going to release that on Wednesday, where we go through, well, I don't want to spoil it. You'll just have to wait till Wednesday and go watch it here on this channel on Baseball Collector. Me and Chris doing that. It was a lot of fun, and it's something we're going to be doing every so often. So hope you enjoy that. My last video, which was last Friday when I got the PSA DNA return, the comments were interesting because I just don't think a lot of people get it. And I get why they don't get it, why someone like myself would continue to use PSA on the grading side or PSA DNA on the autograph authentication side, knowing that there's the potential for issues. Why would you keep using them? Why don't you just do something else? Until we do something as a hobby, they're never going to change and all of that. That is all true. And I was talking to Garrett and Mike, Canadian Cards Mike, Garrett, who is Card Cutter on YouTube. And they told me this great analogy that I thought was so appropriate, and I'm going to share it with you because it really made sense to me. I think the naysayers are going to be naysayers no matter what logic is put in front of them, so they're just going to say, no, you shouldn't use them, screw them. They don't deserve any of our money, they're bad for the hobby, all this stuff. But the analogy that they gave me that made a lot of sense was my relationship with PSA is a lot like a marriage. No matter what, there's going to be times in a marriage when things get screwed up, when one party or the other messes up, and, you just got to kind of deal with it. It doesn't mean you're going to get divorced. No matter how many times PSA screws me up, I've made a hobby commitment to PSA. I am all in with PSA. My entire case over here is full of PSA slabs. I'm not going anywhere. They can screw me, screw me up as many times as they want. I'm not leaving because I'm married to them. And now you would say that's an unhealthy relationship, and you'd probably be right that if someone was just continually it was all one-sided, I get it. But PSA gets it right most of the time, almost all of the time. It's rare that they screw up. And so when they do, we hear about it, and so we think this is just a problem all the time. But with the millions and millions of cards that they grade, their failure rate is very, very small where they screw up. And even in my order, it wasn't like it was, they forgot to grade a couple of autos. It's not the end of the world. They didn't lose my cards, although they do that too sometimes. Point being, they're forgivable sins. Do I like them? No, of course not. Do I wish they'd do better? Absolutely. My wife wishes I would do better. Remember to take the trash out. But you know what? Sometimes I don't. But that doesn't mean she's going to leave me just because I forget to do a few things and mess it up over and over again. Even though she'll say, I've told you to take the trash out. How many times do I have to tell you to blah, blah, blah? I'm kind of dense sometimes and I forget to do things. So that marriage analogy really resonates with me because, again, no relationship is perfect. My relationship with PSA is not perfect. And so it's going to remain an imperfect thing that I am completely committed to. And that's just how it's going to be. Again, plenty of people, go ahead and put them in the comments. You're going to think that I'm like an abused spouse or something, that I have battered wife syndrome or something. I don't. I just like what they do, and I enjoy that being in my collection. I want my collection to stay that. I want to stay married to them. I have a desire to stay married to them, so I'm gonna fight through the issues. We're gonna work it out. and figure it out instead of just throwing up our hands and abandoning the deal. So that is my thoughts on that. I do appreciate all of the comments. It's not like I read them and there's a few that I've said, that's just ridiculous. One guy said, you should never, ever nobody should ever authenticate an autograph. No company should ever authenticate an autograph that they didn't personally witness. That's just ridiculous. That means we'd have to throw out every autograph that's ever been authenticated prior to, eyewitness autographs, Beckett witnessed or PSA witnessed or JSA witnessed. That's just ridiculous. That's never going to happen. Noble idea, but I'm good with being 95% sure, or whatever percentage sure that they are, that it's authentic. There is forensic ways to determine if an autograph is real or not. I don't believe that you just can't know. That's a bunch of hogwash. I believe you can know with a high degree of certainty. Again, if I never saw him sign it, then I guess, no Babe Ruth autograph is any good. No Lou Gehrig, no Christy Mathewson, none of them. Ty Cobb, you name it, anybody. They're all bad, and I'm not okay with that. So that's just going to be my opinion on that. So yeah, keep the comments coming. I do like them. I do read them. I got a couple of cards to show off, including another Hall of Fame rookie autograph that I didn't see him sign it. So let's see if it's real. Hang on. All right, I got some pretty low-hanging fruit stuff first. 1978 Topps Jim Kaat with the Phillies, PSA 6. This is a card all the Jim Kaats, Tony Olivas, Minnie Minoso, guys like that, Gil Hodges. I should have done better, kind of Hall of Fame prospecting their cards because they used to be super cheap. All of them are pretty low pop, although I think more and more will start getting graded over time. But this is a card that I just didn't see very often. And I saw one on 4 Sharp Corners. This was a 4 Sharp Corners purchase direct from their website. Got it pretty cheap. It's a 6. Nice looking card. But this is the last card that I needed for the 1978 Topps Hall of Fame run. I haven't done a ton of 70s sets complete yet because this is the second one I've completed, the other being 1973, but slowly working on the 4-decade set of getting all the Hall of Famers. So there's a 78 Kaat. 1966 Topps Jim Kaat. This is just irony because I'll go in and I'll search PSA Jim Kaat Topps. That's it. It's the only words I'll use on the eBay search. And so it'll pull up mostly rookies, and stuff like that. But I'm looking for the just the different years that I need. Very specific. I don't put in even the year. I just want to see what's all out there. And sometimes they'll mislabel a card. Somebody might call this a 65 or a 67 or something. And so I want to see if something's been goofed or whatever. I want to find out as many as I can to look through to try to fill out the Jim Kaat run. So that's why I got the 78 that you just saw, and this 66. It's a nice collector grade here for this card. So I'm working on Jim Kaat. I'll just go look for his stuff every once in a while. Speaking of Tony Oliva, how about a 1963 Topps Oliva rookie? Authentic autograph. According to PSA DNA, they say it's real. The card's actually pretty sharp too. The auto is a little smudged, but at the end of his autograph, he kind of goes into a kind of loopy thing, and he just didn't have the room on this card, so it got kind of smudged. But that's all right. That's why I got it so cheap. I think I paid $113 for this. So, and I bought it straight from their website. Anytime you see a 4 Sharp Corners card that's buy it now, if you go to their website, it's always going to be cheaper and there's no tax. So you can save a lot of money by going direct on the 4 Sharp Corners website. So I do. When I see something, I'm interested in that, I go see how much cheaper it is there and buy it, typically. So yeah, Tony Oliva, another Hall of Fame rookie. Loving this kick that I'm on, getting these. This is just one I was looking for and found it. So there you go. That is it, guys. love to hear what you think down below. I hope you guys have a great week. I got a lot of videos. I got 3 more videos coming out this week that I've already shot that are in the queue to come out tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. So enjoy. I'll talk to you guys later. Keep collecting.